the classic 1989 Christmas-themed film about everything going wrong around you.
Hey guys, Kenny here. Stay cool and relax to the movies.
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. This is the classic 1989 Christmas-themed film, and it's about Clark Griswold trying to go on this vacation with his family at I think it's his mom and dad's home, and he tries to make it happy and easy for the family, but the more he tries to control the Christmas there, the more things start going wrong. Like he tries to get the tree put up, and then the lights start going out and electrocution. He even in the house, and then outside the house he tries to have the Christmas lights turn on, but he keeps always having trouble with that. And then this moment of him pulling down the ladder to go up to the attic of the house, and then that hits him on the head, and then he goes up to the attic, and then he's there for several hours up there one day, and then I think he watches the old family films, and he starts crying. He dresses up in warmly, but he looks almost like a woman doing that. He wraps a towel around his head. Then he walks around, and then his feet fall through the ceiling of, I think in one of the rooms, I think it's the little boy's room, his feet go through, and then he's there for the rest of the day. And then, what's his name, Dennis Quaid, Randy Quaid is in this. He plays this really run down man, and he's not a bum. He tries to do things with his life. He tries to be successful, but yet he's still, with his family, he's still very run down looking. And Clark tries to make things easier for them, but it seems like he's hesitant at first. This is also famous for the scene of Clark being at this, it's either a jewelry store area or hairspray. I think it's underwear. He's at this underwear thing. I think it's either underwear, jewelry, or perfume. He's at the stand, and then he sees this young woman there working, and then he starts flubbing his words. Every time he tries to say something, he keeps saying things pretty suggestive. So that's really a fun scene. And then he sees her again, and the film is really about him trying to put a pool in the backyard there at that house. And then he imagines the pool there with the family playing there, and then he sees that woman in his imagination dressed up in a swimsuit, and he keeps doing all these really funny faces, like being enraptured by her. And then she undresses, takes it off. Obviously it's not seen, but it's suggested, because she throws that at the window as he watches. It's not, the pool isn't there, but he's imagining it. And the family that's there around his own family, his wife, daughter, and son, the older ones, are really, really funny, very entertaining to watch. Like this old lady, she has this really croaky voice, and she gives a lot of really great comedy moments. I think she tries to imagines people that aren't there. Like, she says names of people that aren't either there or alive anymore. And this also has that really famous moment, and there's this cat that's there, and I think the cat is a gift for this boy. He shakes it, and then the cat. Oh no, Clark is holding it, and then it starts running, shaking the box and going. And then that gives some really great comedy moments, like the cat being under the Christmas tree. And then I think it's chewing the plug, and then it's under there. Then it goes electrocuted, and then you see the sparks. Clark sees this, and it goes. So it really gets fried under there. And then there's a squirrel that it ends up getting into the tree. So they start trying to get that squirrel. So named Terry Hatcher is in this. She's lives in a house that's right next door to them. And once the lights on the outside start working, it really shines brightly into their window. She has this guy that's staying with her, and they're this really mean young couple. And that's really what this whole film is about. All kinds of things going wrong around Clark. He's trying to be controlling of the Christmas time there. And then he starts realizing and learning that he doesn't need to be controlling. He doesn't need to try and make things work around him. Try to make the perfect Christmas. That's what this film is also about. He tries to make the perfect Christmas, and then it's also really about him trying to get this bonus check from his job. And he gets this like thing for, I think it's a massage something or other, and he gets really angry about that. So he learns that he doesn't need to be controlling. He should learn to just let things happen as they happen, so he can enjoy it more, not be so demanding about Christmas, and try and make things perfect for everyone there. And so that's really what this whole film is about. And so I saw this one in the hospital, and I still have very fond memories every time I see this. I hardly ever watch it because I don't watch TV much, but I was in the hospital, so I was just flipping channels, and then I found this on TV, so I decided, why not watch this? And I'm glad I did. So I hardly ever see this, but whenever I do, I can't stop watching it. This is one of those classic Christmas films that you can't ever turn off. You always are glued to it as when it comes on. You can't stop watching it. The acting is really strong in this, and I know the reviews are pretty not very great about this. I think it has an 80-something% of Rotten Tomatoes, but that's really because, like, the script, they think review critics thought the script wasn't very strong in this. I agree, but it's still very nostalgic. Like, I know the script isn't very strong. It's really about all these zany and wacky things happening around Clark. Other than that, the script isn't very strong. But that's really what most people remember about this. All those things like happening to Chris, like things hitting him, like the attic ladder hitting him on the head. That's one thing that's very memorable, and that is shown every time. It's in the trailer and every TV spot, that ladder hitting him on the head. And then that squirrel thing going on, and then the cat under the tree being electrocuted. So that's what this whole film is really about. The script isn't really very strong, yes, but me and many people still really enjoy watching this. Click subscribe up here on my channel, or down here if you're watching the video by itself. Yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. So I give this a 4 out of 5 stars, so stay cool and roll out to the movies. Bye.